Okay.
I was not expecting that at all. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. Morning, it's day 7,965. Sorry, 7,966 of COVID. And today has a little bit of a special feel to it because I'm actually going to go outside and have a task to complete that is outside my house, which is weird. I'm actually going to the CF clinic for the first time in a year. Unfortunately, due to COVID, cystic fibrosis appointments were obviously not the safest thing to be going to. I booked this because I felt like my chest wasn't feeling great. Now this time of year, that is unfortunately the reality of it because the weather, weather looks like that pretty much vast majority of the winter, which doesn't exactly encourage me to go outside and move around. A lot of the sports and activities that I would do during the kind of brighter months are obviously cancelled. Then with COVID on top of that, yeah, it's not the most productive time for me in terms of my health and fitness. So there's always a little bit of a dip in my lung functions, which is very frustrating. But I'm going to the CF clinic today, and the reason why I'm filming this is because hopefully today I'm going to find out a little bit more about, wow, it's some harsh lighting. Hopefully I'm going to find out about the gene altering therapy drug, which is Trikafta or Kaftrio. I'm going to talk to you guys about my feelings and my thoughts about the drug because I have a few. And then I'm obviously going to share with you my results at the CF clinic as well to kind of give you an insight into the realities of what cystic fibrosis life is like for me. Now obviously a lot of people with cystic fibrosis are going to be different. Cystic fibrosis affects people in a multitude of different ways. However, this is my experience and I just want to share with you guys what it is. That is today. I've got some client calls before I do that, and then I've got some client calls before I get back, or after I get back, sorry. But yeah, I'll keep you updated with how the day's going on, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Eat pears now and like that. Shout out to all the pear.
So I've got a bit of time here in between client calls, and I want to discuss a little bit more about my thoughts on Kaftrio, the gene altering drugs that have come out for people like myself with cystic fibrosis. So, for those of you who don't know what cystic fibrosis is, I'm going to give you a very, very quick rundown. This is very simplified, but essentially cystic fibrosis mainly affects the production of mucus within the body. So someone like yourself who maybe doesn't have CF, mucus in your body is a lot like this. Sorry. The mucus in your body is a lot like the water in this flask, jar, whatever you want to call it. Why can I not think of the name of this? Bottle. People with cystic fibrosis, however, the water is a lot more like PVA glue or wallpaper paste. It basically clogs up all the internal organs that mucus is required in, and especially the lungs and the digestive system. So I take things called, 2 seconds. In order to help me digest my food, I take these. So these are Creon 25,000, and now these are digestive enzymes which essentially help my body digest food correctly. The other way that the mucus affects people with cystic fibrosis, it's a fantastic breeding ground for bacteria. Now that bacteria, if we get like a chest infection, that bacteria sits in our lungs and actually destroys the lung tissue over time. Now, if you get chest infection after chest infection after chest infection, essentially your lungs get destroyed, and that's when you need a lung transplant. These drugs that have come out, this Kaftrio being one of them, it essentially has a conversation with the protein in the cell of our body, someone with cystic fibrosis, and essentially tells it what to do in a multitude of different ways. And essentially makes this protein and this cell that doesn't usually work. This then helps the mucus become less thick, less sticky, and kind of would turn it into more something along the lines of someone without cystic fibrosis, and that is a good thing. However, with any drugs there are a lot of side effects, and unfortunately I've heard of a few people who have taken it who have had to come off it because the side effects are so severe that the health benefits don't balance out. So that's my obvious concern. Now, the last time I was at the CF clinic, they actually told me that they didn't want to put me on Orkambi or Simkevi, any of them, because they said that my health was in too good a position to really bother with taking anything. So the conversation I'm going to have with the clinic today is simply, with my lung functions being where they're at now, as I said, I'm expecting them to drop a little bit in this clinic today. Will I see enough of a change taking Kaftrio to warrant taking it? So I'm looking forward to having that conversation with the doctors. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. The thing that excites me the most is the idea that I won't cough as much as I do. Now this coughing has definitely increased as I've got older. Again, I never go into like coughing fits, or it's just I have to clear my throat or I have to cough, and it may seem so simple to everyone else, but it really brings home cystic fibrosis to me. It pushes it right to the forefront of my mind, and I do not like that. The other thing that I would love more than anything is my ability to laugh again. That crushes me. I cannot laugh properly, so I've almost had to change the way I laugh to not cough, which sucks a lot. So those are the conversations that I'm hoping to have today.
Early on in the year to, just we don't really know.
So whenever it comes back, or is it staying, or are you cutting it on that? Because that's a big transition, right, from
To tell, because I remember walking down.
Oh wow, that is dark. Brought your ball? No, I'm not gonna have it, am I? So I just finished all my client calls, well, the first half of the client calls today. Appointment isn't for another 2 hours. So I'm probably going to write a little bit more of my book because I'm actually feeling in the mood to do it. I'm going to take my nebulizers and I'm going to get a little bit of fake sunlight. I'm just outside the hospital now. The drive on the way to the hospital is something I've always used to get myself into a better mood, using music, because as you all probably know if you follow me on Instagram, I like to dance, I like to move, I love music a lot. I'm also wearing a bright colour because bright colour cheers your mood up, and it is pretty grim outside, so anything I can do to give myself a little bit of a perk is always good. So I'm about to go in now, and yeah, I'm nervous, so I'll see you in there. No, I can edit, don't worry, I can edit it. Make you look like a pro.
Can you wear a plaster?
No, it's fine.
You alright with that?
Yeah. Whew.
That's it. Ben, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's device error. That's better. Keep going, 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 keep going. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's fine. You're done. Okay. Headache.
Back of the head, is always a back.
Do you want to know what the first one is?
Yes, please, just to give me an idea.
94.
Oh!
Well, looking back at your results here, that's not bad at all.
94?
94.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, you thought they were going to be worse?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I think it was 91 last time.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a relief.
You ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Stop there. Oh, now with that one,
Oof.
you got 96. You blew over 4 litres.
Yep.
So we'll leave it there, okay?
Yeah.
96.
96?
Yeah. You happy with that?
Yeah, pretty happy with that. Oh, 96%. I ran here, by the way, that's why I'm out of breath. 96%. Oh. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Everything had gone up since the last time. By the way, the last time I was there was January 2020. Everything had gone up from then. I was not expecting that at all. At all.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
Oh my goodness. Right, time to get home and finish some work.